To get started, I would recommend that you get a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by the best and most trusted Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about Gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience, and this is the best guide available anywhere in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial, investment, or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. Okay, let's start the audiobook. Important Gold IRA Rules for Precious Metals IRA Accounts. Your comprehensive guide to secure your financial future with gold. In today's increasingly volatile economic landscape, many savvy investors are seeking refuge and stability outside of traditional paper assets. And for good reason. Fluctuations in the stock market, concerns about inflation, and geopolitical uncertainties all contribute to a desire for tangible, historically proven stores of value. This is where the allure of precious metals, and specifically gold individual retirement accounts, Gold IRAs, shines brightly. A Gold IRA, also known as a precious metals IRA, offers a powerful opportunity to diversify your retirement portfolio and potentially safeguard your hard-earned savings by holding physical gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. However, navigating the world of Gold IRAs can feel daunting. Understanding the specific rules and regulations governing these accounts is absolutely crucial to ensure compliance with IRS guidelines, maximize your investment potential, and avoid costly penalties. This comprehensive audiobook will delve deep into the essential rules of Gold IRAs, providing you with a detailed roadmap to confidently and successfully incorporate precious metals into your retirement strategy. We will explore every critical aspect from eligible metals and custodian requirements to storage regulations, contribution limits, distributions, and more. Prepare to arm yourself with the knowledge you need to make informed decisions and leverage the remarkable benefits of a Gold IRA. Why a Gold IRA? Unveiling the power of precious metals in retirement. Before we dive into the rules, let's briefly solidify why a Gold IRA can be such a compelling addition to your retirement plan. The advantages are numerous and resonate deeply with investors seeking long-term security and financial peace of mind. Diversification. Beyond paper assets, traditional retirement accounts are often heavily invested in stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. While these assets can perform well, they are all inherently tied to the same economic system and can be vulnerable during times of market downturns or financial crises. Precious metals, on the other hand, often exhibit inverse correlation to these traditional assets. Meaning, when stocks and bonds falter, gold and silver can often rise in value, acting as a valuable buffer against portfolio losses. A Gold IRA provides critical diversification, spreading your risk and potentially enhancing overall portfolio resilience. Inflation hedge par excellence. Throughout history, gold has consistently proven to be a formidable hedge against inflation. As the purchasing power of fiat currencies erodes due to rising prices, the price of gold tends to increase. This is because gold is a finite and tangible asset, its value not reliant on government promises or central bank policies. In an inflationary environment, holding gold in your IRA can help preserve your wealth and maintain your purchasing power for retirement. Safe haven in times of uncertainty. Geopolitical instability, global economic crises, and periods of heightened market volatility often drive investors towards safe haven assets. Gold has consistently served as this safe haven for centuries. Its inherent value and perceived stability make it a sought-after asset during turbulent times. A Gold IRA allows you to position a portion of your retirement savings in this safe haven, offering a sense of security and protection against unforeseen economic shocks. Tangible and timeless value. Unlike stocks that represent ownership in a company or bonds that are promises to repay debt, precious metals are tangible assets you can physically hold. They have intrinsic value that has been recognized across cultures and civilizations for millennia. Gold doesn't rely on the performance of a specific company or the solvency of a government. This inherent, timeless value provides a level of confidence and security that paper assets often struggle to match. Potential for long-term growth. While gold is often viewed as a store of value, it also possesses the potential for significant price appreciation over the long term. Factors like increasing global demand, limited supply, and the ongoing debasement of fiat currencies can contribute to rising gold prices. By holding gold in your IRA, you position yourself to potentially benefit from this long-term growth potential. Navigating the rules. Your essential guide to Gold IRA compliance. Now that we've established the compelling reasons to consider a Gold IRA, let's delve into the crucial rules and regulations that govern these accounts. Understanding these rules is paramount to ensure your Gold IRA remains compliant with IRS regulations and effectively serves its purpose as a secure retirement vehicle. Number 1. Eligible precious metals. What kind of gold can you hold? This is a foundational rule for Gold IRAs. The IRS has specific guidelines regarding the types and purity levels of precious metals that can be held within a self-directed IRA. You cannot simply deposit any gold jewelry or collectible coins into your Gold IRA. The metals must meet stringent fineness requirements to qualify. Specifically, the IRS allows the following precious metals to be held in a Gold IRA. Gold. Gold bullion bars and coins must meet a minimum purity of 0.995 fine, 99.5% pure. Popular examples of eligible gold include American Gold Eagle coins. While technically slightly less pure than 0.995 fine, American Gold Eagles are specifically exempted from the purity requirement by the IRS due to their legal tender status. They are widely accepted and easily traded. American Gold Buffalo coins. These coins are 0.999 fine gold and are highly popular for Gold IRAs. Canadian Gold Maple Leaf coins. Renowned for their purity, Canadian Gold Maple Leafs are 0.9999 fine gold and also widely accepted. Gold bars and rounds. Gold bars and rounds from reputable mints and refiners, such as those accredited by the London Bullion Market Association, LBMA, or the Commodity Exchange, INCA, COMEX, are typically acceptable as long as they meet the 995 fine purity requirement and are properly documented. It's crucial to ensure bars are clearly marked with their weight, purity, and mint refiner. Silver. Silver bullion bars and coins must have a minimum purity of 0.999 fine, 99.9% pure. Eligible silver options include American Silver Eagle coins. Similar to Gold Eagles, Silver Eagles are legal tender and exempted from strict purity rules, making them eligible despite being 999 fine. Canadian Silver Maple Leaf coins. These coins are 0.9999 fine silver. Silver bars and rounds. Silver bars and rounds from reputable mints and refiners meeting the 0.999 fine purity requirement are generally acceptable. Platinum. Platinum bullion bars and coins must meet a minimum purity of 0.995 fine, 99.95% pure. Eligible platinum options include American Platinum Eagle coins, legal tender and accepted for Gold IRAs. Canadian Platinum Maple Leaf coins, 9995 fine platinum. Platinum bars and rounds, meeting the 0.9995 fine purity requirement from reputable mints and refiners. Palladium. Palladium bullion bars and coins must also meet a minimum purity of 0.9995 fine, 99.95% pure. Eligible palladium options include Canadian Palladium Maple Leaf coins, 9995 fine palladium. Palladium bars and rounds, meeting the 9995 fine purity requirement from reputable mints and refiners. Important considerations regarding eligible metals. Collectibles are generally prohibited. Numismatic coins, collectible or rare coins, are generally not allowed in Gold IRAs. The IRS focuses on bullion coins and bars primarily valued for their precious metal content, not their rarity or collectible value. There are very specific and narrow exceptions for extremely rare U.S. minted coins, but these are complex and best avoided for most investors. Stick to bullion coins and bars to ensure compliance. Proof coins and uncirculated coins. While technically bullion, some proof coins and uncirculated coins may be permissible if they meet the purity standards and are valued for their metal content, not primarily for their numismatic premium. However, it's crucial to verify eligibility with your custodian and ensure transparency in pricing. Generally, sticking to standard bullion coins and bars is the safest and most straightforward approach. Documentation is key. When purchasing precious metals for your Gold IRA, meticulous documentation is vital. Ensure you receive detailed invoices that clearly specify the type of metal, weight, purity, mint refiner, and date of purchase. This paperwork is essential for record-keeping and potential IRS audits. 2. The custodian requirement. You can't hold the gold yourself. This is perhaps the most fundamental rule of a Gold IRA. You cannot personally possess or store the physical precious metals held within your IRA. The IRS mandates that all Gold IRAs must be managed by a custodian. What is a custodian? A custodian is a financial institution, typically a bank, trust company, or specialized IRA custodian that is approved by the IRS to administer self-directed IRAs. The custodian acts as a neutral third party responsible for account administration, opening and maintaining your Gold IRA account, processing contributions and distributions, and handling all administrative tasks. Compliance, ensuring your account adheres to all IRS regulations and reporting requirements. Transaction execution, facilitating the purchase and sale of precious metals within your IRA, working with approved precious metals dealers. Secure storage, arranging for the secure, IRS-approved storage of your precious metals at a qualified depository. Why is a custodian required? The custodian requirement is in place to maintain the tax-advantaged status of your IRA. Without a custodian, it would be too easy to violate IRS rules and potentially engage in prohibited transactions. The custodian provides oversight and ensures that all activities within your Gold IRA are conducted according to regulations. Choosing the right custodian. Selecting a reputable and experienced Gold IRA custodian is a critical decision. Here are key factors to consider. Experience with precious metals IRAs. Not all custodians specialize in precious metals. Choose one with a proven track record and expertise in handling Gold IRAs. Fees and transparency. Understand the custodian's fee structure, including setup fees, annual maintenance fees, transaction fees, and storage fees. Ensure fees are transparent and competitive. Storage options and depository network. Inquire about the custodian's approved depositories and storage options. Do they offer segregated storage, your metals kept separately from others? What are their security protocols? Customer service and support. Evaluate the custodian's reputation for customer service, responsiveness, and support. You'll want a custodian that is readily available to answer your questions and assist you. Reputation and reviews. Research the custodian's reputation online and read reviews from other Gold IRA investors. Choose a custodian with a strong and positive track record. 3. IRS-approved depository storage, where your gold is safely kept. Just as you can't store the gold yourself, your custodian cannot store it either. The IRS mandates that all physical precious metals held within a Gold IRA must be stored in an IRS-approved depository. What is an IRS-approved depository? An IRS-approved depository is a highly secure, specialized storage facility that is licensed and regulated to store precious metals for IRAs. These depositories are typically non-bank trust companies or banks that have met stringent IRS security and operational requirements. Key features of IRS-approved depositories. High security. Depositories employ state-of-the-art security measures, including 24/7 surveillance, armed guards, vault facilities, and sophisticated alarm systems. Insurance. Depositories carry comprehensive insurance policies to protect against loss, theft, or damage to the stored precious metals. Segregation and reporting, often options. Many depositories offer both segregated and non-segregated storage. Segregated storage means your specific metals are kept separate and distinct from other clients' holdings, offering an extra layer of assurance. They also provide regular reports on your holdings to your custodian and potentially to you directly. Audits and compliance. Depositories are subject to regular audits and must maintain strict compliance with IRS regulations. Choosing a depository, your custodian will typically have established relationships with a network of approved depositories. You may have some choice in selecting a depository from their network. Consider factors such as location. While the physical location might seem less crucial, some investors prefer depositories located within the United States for logistical reasons. Storage options and fees. Compare the depository's storage options, segregated versus non-segregated, and associated storage fees. Segregated storage generally costs more, but offers greater peace of mind for some investors. Reputation and security. Research the depository's reputation, security protocols, and insurance coverage. Important note, no at-home storage or self-storage. It is absolutely critical to understand that at-home storage or any form of self-storage for Gold IRA precious metals is strictly prohibited by the IRS. Storing your Gold IRA metals yourself will be considered a distribution, triggering taxes and potential penalties. This is a crucial rule to adhere to without exception. 4. Contribution limits and funding your Gold IRA. Gold IRAs are still subject to the same annual contribution limits as traditional and Roth IRAs. These limits are set by the IRS and can change annually. It is essential to stay updated on the current contribution limits. How to fund your Gold IRA. Direct cash contributions. You can make direct cash contributions to your Gold IRA up to the annual contribution limit. These contributions may be tax deductible if you qualify under traditional IRA rules. Rollover from existing retirement accounts. A very popular method for funding a Gold IRA is through a rollover or transfer from an existing retirement account, such as a traditional IRA, Roth IRA, 401k, 403b, or TSP. You can roll over funds tax-free and penalty-free from these accounts into a Gold IRA. This allows you to diversify your existing retirement savings into precious metals without incurring immediate tax consequences. Types of rollovers transfers. Direct rollover. Your existing retirement account administrator sends the funds directly to your Gold IRA custodian. This is the preferred and most straightforward method. 60-day rollover, indirect rollover. You receive a check from your existing retirement account, and you have 60 days to deposit those funds into your Gold IRA. This method is more complex and has a higher risk of missing deadlines or incurring penalties. Direct rollovers are strongly recommended. Trustee to trustee transfer. Funds are directly transferred from your existing retirement account custodian to your Gold IRA custodian. This is similar to a direct rollover and is also a preferred method. Important rollover considerations. Tax implications. Rollovers from traditional IRAs and 401ks into a Gold IRA maintain the tax-deferred status of the funds. If you roll over from a Roth IRA or Roth 401k, the funds generally remain tax-free upon distribution in retirement, assuming Roth IRA rules are met. Consult with a tax advisor to understand the specific tax implications of your rollover situation. Eligible account types. Most types of retirement accounts are eligible for rollovers into a Gold IRA, but it's always best to confirm with your financial advisor and the custodians involved. 5. Distributions and withdrawals from your Gold IRA. When you reach retirement age or need to take distributions from your Gold IRA, the process involves converting your precious metals back into cash. Distribution process. Request distribution. You instruct your Gold IRA custodian to initiate a distribution. Metal liquidation or in-kind distribution. The custodian will typically work with a precious metals dealer to liquidate a portion or all of your metal holdings. The dealer will purchase the metals at the current market value. Alternatively, in some cases, you might be able to take an in-kind distribution of the physical metals themselves, but this is less common and can have tax implications and logistical challenges. Liquidating to cash is generally the most practical approach for distributions. Funds. Disbursement. The proceeds from the metal sale are then disbursed to you by the custodian, either via check, wire transfer, or direct deposit, according to your instructions. Tax implications of distributions. Traditional Gold IRA distributions. Distributions from a traditional Gold IRA are taxed as ordinary income in retirement. Since contributions to traditional IRAs are often tax-deductible, distributions are taxed upon withdrawal. Roth Gold IRA distributions. Qualified distributions from a Roth Gold IRA are generally tax-free in retirement, assuming you meet the Roth IRA requirements, e.g., age 59.5 and 5-year holding period. This is a significant advantage of Roth Gold IRAs, tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement. Required minimum distributions. Once you reach the age when required minimum distributions, RMDs, begin, currently age 73, potentially changing in the future, you will need to take RMDs from your traditional Gold IRA, just like any other traditional IRA. The RMD calculation is based on your account balance and life expectancy. Failure to take RMDs can result in substantial penalties. Roth IRAs are not subject to RMDs during the account holder's lifetime. 6. Prohibited transactions. What to avoid. To maintain the tax-advantaged status of your Gold IRA, it's crucial to avoid prohibited transactions as defined by the IRS. Engaging in prohibited transactions can result in your IRA losing its tax-advantaged status and potentially incurring penalties. Common prohibited transactions in Gold IRAs. Self-dealing. You or any disqualified person cannot directly or indirectly benefit personally from the assets within your IRA, including precious metals. Selling or leasing property to your IRA. You cannot sell precious metals you personally own to your Gold IRA. All metal purchases must be made through the custodian from an approved dealer. You also cannot lease or rent property to your IRA. Borrowing money from your IRA. You cannot borrow money from your Gold IRA. Using IRA assets as security for a loan. You cannot use your Gold IRA assets as collateral for a loan. Transactions with disqualified persons. Disqualified persons include you, your spouse, your lineal descendants, children, grandchildren, lineal ascendants, parents, grandparents, and certain entities controlled by these individuals. Transactions between your IRA and disqualified persons are generally prohibited. Example of a prohibited transaction. If you own gold coins personally, you cannot sell those coins to your Gold IRA. This would be considered self-dealing. All precious metals within your IRA must be purchased through the custodian from an approved third-party dealer. 7. Reporting requirements. Keeping the IRS informed. Gold IRAs, like other IRAs, have certain reporting requirements to the IRS. Your custodian is generally responsible for most of this reporting. Key reporting forms. Form 5498. Your custodian will file Form 5498 with the IRS each year to report contributions, rollovers, and the fair market value of your Gold IRA assets. You will also receive a copy of Form 5498 for your records. Form 1099-R. When you take distributions from your Gold IRA, your custodian will file Form 1099-R with the IRS to report the distribution and any applicable taxes withheld. You will also receive a copy. Your record-keeping responsibilities. While your custodian handles much of the IRS reporting, it's still essential to maintain good records yourself. Keep copies of account statements. Regular statements from your custodian showing your account balance, transactions, and holdings. Purchase and sale confirmations. Documentation for all precious metal purchases and sales within your IRA. Rollover transfer documentation. Records of any rollovers or transfers into your Gold IRA. Form 5498s and Form 1099-Rs, copies of these forms for your tax records. Now that the important Gold IRA rules have been covered, here is a step-by-step overview on how to set up a secure Gold IRA. Setting up your secure Gold IRA, a step-by-step overview. Ready to take the next step and establish your own Gold IRA? Here's a general outline of the process. Choose a reputable Gold IRA custodian. Conduct thorough research and select a custodian with expertise in precious metals IRAs, transparent fees, strong security, and excellent customer service. Open a self-directed IRA account. Complete the necessary paperwork to open a self-directed IRA account with your chosen custodian. You'll need to specify whether you want a traditional Gold IRA, a Roth Gold IRA, or both. Fund your account. Decide how you will fund your Gold IRA. Through cash contributions or a rollover transfer from an existing retirement account. Initiate the funding process with your custodian. Select your precious metals dealer. Your custodian will typically work with a network of approved precious metals dealers. You may have some choice in selecting a dealer. Choose a reputable dealer with transparent pricing and a good selection of IRS-eligible metals. Purchase eligible precious metals. Work with the dealer through your custodian to select the specific IRS-eligible precious metals you want to include in your Gold IRA. Ensure you understand the pricing and any applicable premiums. Arrange secure storage at an approved depository. Your custodian will arrange for the secure storage of your purchased metals at an IRS-approved depository. Confirm the storage arrangements and understand any associated fees. Monitor and manage your account. Regularly review your account statements, stay informed about market conditions, and consult with your financial advisor as needed. Choosing the right Gold IRA company. Essential considerations. While the custodian is the official administrator, many individuals interact with Gold IRA companies that act as intermediaries to help set up and guide investors through the Gold IRA process. These companies often provide education, dealer services, and assist in custodian selection. Finding the very best Gold IRA company requires conducting very extensive research, which requires extensive time and effort. To save you time, you can connect with the very best Gold IRA company that I have found after more than 20 years of expert independent gold research by getting a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by this most trusted top Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about Gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience, and this is the best guide available anywhere, in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial, investment, or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. This is the end of this audiobook. I hope you enjoyed this and found it valuable. I would really appreciate it if you could please share this with everyone you know and leave a positive review for me. So again, I would really appreciate it if you could please share this with everyone you know and leave a positive review for me. All the best to you.